Yeah, those are the All-Stars. Katie McKeel, like, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Spartans TV. We are live here at Martinez Gym where we have the Tampa Spartans versus the St. Leo Lions. I'm Brendan Davis alongside Taylor Stolworthy. Taylor, you actually broadcasted last game versus it was the Tampa Spartans versus the Nova Southeastern. How was that game?
It was a great game. Two of the top-ranked teams in the nation. Tampa, of course, fell to 12, while Nova actually went up from 20 to 19. As you can guess, with one team falling, the other team going up, Tampa took a rough 3-1 loss in a very competitive game. The first set went to Nova, second went to Tampa, but after some good runs in the third and fourth sets, Nova was able to take control and win a tight fourth set, 25-22.
And not to mention that they actually beat the Tampa Spartans, ending their 11-game winning streak. Wow. You know, it's such a tragedy sometimes when you lose such a long streak and you have to recuperate as a team and try to get back and for the next game. So we'll see what they do today.
Yep. And actually, up until that point, Nova had a 13-game winning streak, but they actually recently just lost, falling to 13-1 on the year. So that is interesting to see. However, thanks to that matchup and its tiebreaker, they're still first in the Sunshine State Conference, while Tampa rests really nicely in second with a 12-2 record, hoping to maybe try to overtake them today as they face St. Leo. St. Leo's had a rough start to the year, going 6-10, recently having a 3-0 loss to Embry-Riddle, who did receive national votes, but sadly were not in the top 25. So they're going to try to rebound here. And as previously mentioned, Tampa's coming off a 3-1 home loss to Nova Southeastern off a flurry of the 11-game win streak.
Yes, definitely trying to give redemption for this game. As St. Leo 3-4 for the way, but they haven't won at home. They're 0-3 at home, which is surprising to be honest. So we'll see what they do, folks. I hope you enjoyed the game. And Melissa Elias sets it off for the Spartans. Chloe Rivera right there sets up. Dufresne. And it's going to be a point for the Spartans to lead off the set.
It's a good way to open up for the Spartans, take an early control. And unlike against Nova Southeastern, Tampa might be able to try to get to an early lead.
Yes, let's hope they capitalize on this. McKeel on is just out. It's a good angle by Katie McKeel, as we know that she has really good precision on the ball when she hits the ball. Let's see what she does tonight.
There's a reason she leads the team in kills and attacks. She had 13 against Nova Southeastern and 162 on the year. So definitely watch her to get a lot of points for Tampa.
Wow. Sorrel Houghton saves that. Houghton goes up. Oh, a nice fake by Sorrel Houghton as she faked the defender and tapped it over. What a point by Sorrel Houghton.
That's a great play. Going up right there, and as the defenders just launched up, ready to block a big attack, it's an easy tap as they're falling, watching the ball go right behind them.
Houghton serves it. Nice spin by number one. Oh, and just too far for Colby Stemkovsky for the Lions. Houghton again serves it. Just too far. A good call by Peyton Bolano, the libero for the Lions.
And she'll be coming off as part of a substitution. As stepping on will be Madeline Eden.
Hits it right to Coors. Coors goes up. Spin. They cannot recover as Elizabeth Sandoval tried to save on that play.
The save was deflected just a little bit too far to the left. And it was a good rush over near the announcer's table. Or, well, not the announcer table, the scorer's table. And just couldn't get it in time. 4-2 Tampa.
Dufresne serves it. Lions go up. And the Lions cannot tip it over. Reach the Lions' third point. So Skylar Singleton comes in for the Lions. And she will serve. Just hits it over. Forsler, a nice Derek Jeter spike, but it's saved. And it's in for the Lions. Elizabeth Sandoval, what a spike.
Great precision in the corner right there, and it's able to equalize right now at 4-4. I believe it's currently a 3-0 run for St. Leo as they've gotten right back into this set.
Let's see how this first set goes. Ashley just missed that. But let's see how this first set goes, as we know that the Spartans can control the first set, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Exactly.
Emily Knoll, number 1 for the Spartans. Serves it up. Sandoval again, what a powerful spike. Good save by Holton. Wow, the power on that. And it's just too far. Till I don't know about you, but that gave me the heebie-jeebies.
A little bit, yeah, exactly. When it goes so hard, I mean, oh, jeez.
Wow, what power by Sandoval, who's out of Europa and Mexico. Attended Louisiana Tech. Oh, and it's just too far. So it goes out, and it's a point for the Spartans. They now lead 7-4.
I think the Spartans have started to get into rhythm. They know what they're doing in offense. They know what they're doing on defense. And as they're going to serve right here, they're going to try to take a 4-point lead.
No hits it up. It was just too far.
That's another serve error for Tampa. That was, I think, a key factor in their loss against Nova Southeastern. They had a few more service errors than Nova, and I think it actually could have cost them in 1 or 2 of the crucial sets. But they're going to get one right back.
Wow.
That's going to be an error from St. Leo, 8-5 Tampa.
So there were a lot of unforced errors for the last game?
Yeah, there was a couple, I think, on some of the serves. I believe it was 10-9. I think Tampa led just in that unfortunate stat category. And especially when there was a 26-24 sets. That's the type of play that can make a huge difference.
Callie Cord sits it up. Nice save by Rivera. Callie Cords again. Nice save, but they cannot capitalize.
And Callie Cord is, of course, one of the other stars of the Spartans team. I mean, it's hard to believe that Callie is a freshman already making such a large impact. I believe second in kills in the season behind McKeel.
I was amazed she was a freshman myself when I actually checked the list. But she is making a mark this season, no doubt.
One for the future, surely, as St. Leo will win the point.
As that goes out, it's going to be a Lions point. So Course comes out. J.J. Ramirez comes in. Rivera, no. Elias. Nice save by Rivera. Oh, it's just too far. Almost had on that one, Taylor. Almost had on that one.
Almost. Elias is, of course, known for setting up on those plays, but she's got a really nice spike as well, as she was almost able to get a really good point there for Tampa. 9-7.
Ball hits over. Ramirez, a great save, but an easy kill for the Lions.
A great diving.
Excuse me. You go.
Oh, yeah. It was a great diving effort on that save, but unfortunately, it was rebounded very nicely by St. Leo.
Yes, yes. And now they trail by 1. Peyton Bolano hits it over. Holton goes up. It is just in. What an angle by Sorrel Holton.
Yep, Sorrel with a great hit right there.
Lions go up. Saves the ball.
Tampa with 2 blocks in a row, though.
Rivera hits it up. There's no. Sets up Holton. Lions hit it over again. Nice save by Rivera. And it's going to be, I believe, a net violation on that play. So it's going to be a point for the Lions.
Yep, that was a great play by both sides. You saw Rivera making 2 really good saves on that play, but also the play right after that at the net, I think it was just one of the players hitting it, and that gives the point to St. Leo.
So Deja Hill comes in at that middle blocker position for the Lions. It's going to be a point for the Lions again.
Tampa
I think on that
not
last play, Dufresne tried to get up real quick. I think it was trying to be a retaliation play on that. But obviously they could not capitalize on that one.
Yeah.
Elias hits it up. Nice save by Henderson. A great save by Ramirez. And Houghton again, making her mark early in this game.
Yeah, Houghton's been great so far, and that's another really strong point win off a hit. I mean, able to paint it right on the edge, paint it inside, make it so hard to receive.
Taylor, when you have great senior experience, that veteran DNA, that helps with your team.
Exactly.
Ramirez again out of that back position. Houghton, wow, what power. Dufresne with the spike.
Again, that was a great effort on that play from Peyton Bellano. But even though she was able to get the first dig, the second one just impossible with the power of that, as it's tipped away and ultimately a Spartan point.
Elias hits it up. Lions regroup. Nice save by Ramirez. Katie McHale hits it over. Dufresne. Oh, a nice save by the Lions to keep it in play. Again, back and forth action as they rally.
A nice long volley here. St. Leo going for the point.
Ramirez, oh, and she
Kept
cannot
alive,
save
but
it.
Not enough.
But you gotta love the effort by both teams.
Of course.
They're neck and neck right now, 12-11.
The one thing you can't say Tampa's lacking in is effort. You're watching them every single play, giving it their all, getting on the ground, being able to keep any play alive for as long as they can.
As they come in as a favorite for this game, do you think they can win this first set?
I think it's going to be important for them. I mean, a win in the first set could be crucial here. St. Leo haven't won a set in over a game. So if they generate any type of momentum, they could really try to push the envelope towards getting a win. Meanwhile, Tampa, they haven't won a set in 2 sets, even though they'd won, of course, the second set at Nova Southeastern. They won't want to start a leg down here, so they're going to keep pushing. And good for them as well. They were able to get a point, 13-11 so far.
Well said, Taylor, well said. As Katie McHale got that last point to increase it to 13-11. As she hits it up. Sandoval again, but it's blocked. It's just too far. It's going to be a point for the Spartans.
Seeing some really good blocks on that right side. Tampa actually had a play earlier where they were able to get 2 blocks in succession as a timeout is called.
And we'll be right back, folks. Stick with us. It's kind of humid, so like I get hot. Yeah. Elizabeth And we are back, folks. 14-11, Tampa leads as Houghton hits it off. Sandoval again. Just too much power for the Tampa defense.
Those hits like that are always hard to block, so good placement there from St. Leo. Tampa still has a 2-point lead, though, and should be able to fight right back.
Just barely gets it over. Callie Kors coming out of nowhere with the power kill.
And Callie Kors, I mean, you were mentioning experience being so important earlier, and that is always so true. The most experienced players will know what to do in big situations, but sometimes the young bloods, like Callie, being a freshman, already becoming a star.
And here's a great thing. We have it for the next 3 years, Taylor.
Yep.
As Sandoval with the powerful kill. As she just got back in. Let's see what she does. The Deja Hill comes off. And Skylar Singleton will come back in. As she hits it off. Katie McKeel. Wow.
And McKeel will come off after another great play.
So Lions had to worry about Kors, had to worry about McKeel. They got to worry about a number of players for the Spartans.
Yep, and especially Houghton, too, who had a really good night against Nova, the second on the kills total. And tonight we've already seen her make an impact as Tampa serves.
No, right there to save it. Rivera sets up Elias. Nice save. Sandoval just hits it over. And it's going to be a point for the Lions.
Foul call in Tampa there. Couldn't really see exactly what it was. A net violation or?
I always go in my gut. I just say it's a net violation sometimes, you know. The refs, they always be consulting with one another. Kind of leads to a delay of game sometimes.
Exactly.
Foster with the retaliation.
And we see that play, Foster right down the middle with an absolute miraculous spike. We saw a few of those against Nova Southeastern, and first time we've seen it so far tonight.
(17-14). Calico serves. Just gets it over. Brooke Turner comes right back in. And a nice teamwork effort by Foster and Elias.
Foster is the tallest on the Spartans team at 6'3", and that height gives you such a good advantage when making blocks, as we saw right there. And even if it's not always getting the blocks, it can be working to form a wall where the other person right next to you can get that too, as we saw in that play with Melissa Elias.
And it's just too far on that one. You've seen that a lot by the Spartans. As they get a point or maybe an ace, they cannot capitalize on that next serve. Maybe they're a little bit anxious. What you say?
I think so as well. I mean, we saw that against Nova Southeastern. Whenever one team would go, it would just be a back and forth. And I think Tampa was struggling to get momentum in that game. Against St. Leo, you really would hope that Tampa could more often. And they might be able to here as they go up 4, 19-15. Claudia Rivera taking the serve, of course, the team's libero. Rivera has been so key on defense, I think, receiving and making good saves on the first serves. So, obviously, she's the type of player that, as the other team, will try to hit it away to the opposite side because they know just how dangerous she can be when diving for those balls.
Yes, yes. Nice team effort by the Spartans. Nice save by the Lions. Can they keep it in play?
And they can't.
I don't think so.
Good effort to keep it alive as long as they did from St. Leo, but it wasn't enough as Tampa reaches 20-15.
I believe that was Jeanette Henderson on that play as she tried to hit it up.
Yeah.
But back to you saying about Rivera. Rivera also a senior out of Puerto Rico, so you have that veteran DNA like I was saying before.
Yep.
She's known for those tap overs. Oh, she cannot get it.
That time it just went a little bit higher. Did a good job slowing it down, but it just had too much power and went a little too far.
One might note that her last serve, she actually had a power serve on that one, but this was a nice little tip over. She tries to trick the defense sometimes.
Exactly. It's always good to get them thinking because when you're ready to block a fast spike, it'll be those little slow balls that get right by you. And if you're too cautious, it'll be a fast spike that completely catches you slacking off and napping.
So Anna Garrett will serve it over. Nice save by Ramirez, almost in heaven on that play. Henderson. Brooke Turner taps it over. Ramirez again. And a nice spike by Dufresne. Collective team effort is always a key.
You could tell that this team has great chemistry, and making good plays like that is one of the reasons why they're nationally ranked and one of the best in the conference, in the state, and in the nation.
Amen to that. Brooke Turner hits it over. Rivera right there. Holton fakes the defense again. What intelligence by Sorrel Holton as she's reading the defense possession after possession. So the Spartans lead 22-16. 3 points from getting the first set. A strong performance so far. Brooke Turner off a deflection and gets the point.
Yep, it was just misplayed at the net by Tampa there, and it fell right to a no-go spot that Tampa couldn't reach. So St. Leo's going to keep it alive here, 22-17.
I would watch this because I haven't seen Sandoval and Turner on the same court. So let's see how Tampa reacts to Sandoval and Turner on the court for outside hitters. And it's just too far in that play. Leads to an unforced error and a point for the Spartans. So Ramirez comes off. A stellar effort by her. And Callie Kors comes right back in.
Yep. And again, how are you going to deal with Kors and Houghton on the same court? Two of the strongest attackers. But maybe just letting us a serve go a little far will help St. Leo here, 23-18.
Holton comes off. Sarah Luoma comes in. Hits it right to Luoma. Dufresne reads it and spikes it. A great read by Dufresne as she spikes it down to lead the game point.
Yep, to win the first set right here. Tampa once again will have the serve.
Dufresne hits it. And deflection. And it's going to be a point for the Lions.
Yep, it was just tipped over at the net. Tampa couldn't get a nice enough block, and it leads to a nice point. And it looks like there will be a substitution.
So for game point, for my high school, what we would do, we always have one hand up, like a finger up, for game point. I'm assuming that your high school did that too?
My high school didn't have volleyball. It was an all-boys school. We had a lot of athletics.
Wow.
But volleyball sadly wasn't one of the sports. And it's a shame too, because just being here, it's so enjoyable to watch these games and one of the top teams in the country here at the University of Tampa.
Yes, yes. As the Lions look to come back, down by 4. Callie Kors, and she gets the set. 25-20 Spartans as they get the set and lead 1-0. Stick with us, folks. We'll be right back.
The sports. And it's a shame too.
tonight.
Yep. It's good to always have cheerleaders and people in your corner, especially when it comes to fans. And, I mean, I don't know if everyone on the cheerleading squad and maybe volleyball team know each other, but to have your friends and have people cheering you on, it does so much wonders for your morale and energy in these games, especially if they go long. Leo, however, is going to still find a point here, 2-1 to them. I believe it might be their first lead of the night.
Think so. Hey, I think so. Probably won't last that long, though. We'll see. As Katie McHale fakes the defense and ties it up 2-2.
And like you said, it didn't last that long. Tampa has been the favorite so far, and they've played up to it. Played up to their expectations, and great plays like that will keep it that way, as it's now 2-2 very early in the second.
Nice save by Brooke Turner. Oh, and I don't even know what happened on that play, to be honest, as Deasia Hill tried to hit it up, but I think she just missed it. I think she took her eye off it.
Yeah, I think she just got a little bit too much on it, and it just hit the net instead of hitting the ground in time. So it's another good point for Tampa as they take serve.
Owen is just out. A good call by Brooke Turner.
Good read there from Leo to be able to let it go out, and it's going to go back right to 3-3.
Course, Elias, McKeel. Nice save by number 6. Nice save by Rivera. Turner says move and gets to the Sandoval. A nice save by Rivera. Caddy Course goes up. Nice save. Wow, Lions really bringing the defense. Can they regroup? Hill hits it over. Forsler, and she gets the point.
That was a great volley and a great recovery from Tampa. Some great saves by Rivera, and Forsler finally found the point after first trying a spike that was blocked, then gets a little tap that falls right in the middle of everyone.
As a fan, I love to see how the Lions are challenging the Spartans tonight.
It's a close game, and honestly, blowouts are boring, so it's great to have some really good competition. That's the reason why the Nova game, I think, was match of the year.
Elias and Forsler again, making a great read on Sandoval.
A great block right there by Tampa. Defensively and offensively, they're always so strong. It's hard for any team to go up against them.
They definitely did their pregame homework. Turner hits it up. Hill, a powerful spike, but a good save by Holton. Sandoval. Think that's going to be a net violation?
I believe so. I think it was just reaching a little too far forward on that play that was trying to disrupt the block on the play.
You hate possessions like that, it costs you a point. Unforced errors. It's painful sometimes,
Yeah, it can be just hard to watch as just 1 point kind of goes away just like that. But there's still plenty of time as Tampa still hold a 1 point lead, 5-4.
Singleton serves it over. Elias. Wow, and she gets it in. Off a deflection. I believe Peyton Bolano tried to save that, but she could not get to it in time.
Yep, it was not in time. It was a great hit. And even though there was a deflection at first by the net, it just was going too fast, a little too much power for anyone else to recover.
Too fast, too furious.
And speaking of Fast and Furious, this Tampa Spartans team is a family, and this family has had a long history of success. As we all know, from 1996 to 2015, an absolute murder reign of dominance for the Spartans, winning every conference title with the exception of...
Oh, wow! Forsler really bringing the intensity. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cut you off, but Taylor Forsler is bringing it tonight, folks. Wow. I know fans back home definitely on the edge of the seat.
Yep, and those hard hits from Forsler, they sometimes even come out of nowhere for us as we're sort of talking, we're watching the sets. Bam, all of a sudden you're going to find the ball on the ground, bouncing essentially onto the ceiling off such a hard hit. Good save from Tampa here.
Speaking of hard hit, Brooke Turner on that play.
Good block, but Tampa recovers. Good recovery again from St. Leo.
Ramirez.
I think it was a little diversion. And that time, Tampa just baited a little too early. And St. Leo got a nice tap over.
Yes, Spartans got unlucky on that play. I don't even know what happened, to be honest. The ball kept going back and forth. You just can't control sometimes where the ball goes.
Exactly. Well said. It's 7-6 now. Still early in the second.
Oh, it keeps it in play.
And now they're going to award it to St. Leo.
Yes, I believe the Spartans did not know that they actually lost the point, and they tried to keep going.
I think St. Leo wasn't positive either. But yeah.
Peyton Bolano. Oh, is that in? It's
that is.
Sierra Razor.
And
that middle blocker position.
Oof. Razor with one for the highlight reel off that. That was an authoritative spike. A lot of power on it.
Wow.
Love to see that.
8-7. Elias hits it over. An unexpected kill.
That's a great play. Just watching for a big setup. Tampa backs up, leaves the front wide open. It's like, hey, don't mind if I do. I'll get it right over the net.
Is Anna Garrett left-handed? If she's left-handed, I don't think that the Spartans expected her to hit that ball.
That's why you got to do the homework before the game. Know where know where people are. If someone's a southpaw, someone's righty, got to know if they're on their strong or weak side.
Katie
another big
McKill.
hit. Tampa's regained the lead, 9-8.
Sorrell Houghton comes back in. Lions regroup. And it's out. Oh, excuse me, it's in. It's going to be a point for the Lions.
Or I believe there was I think it was out off Tampa.
Oh, out off Tampa, excuse me. That was out off Tampa. And it was going to be a point for the Lions, yes.
Yep. It's 9-9 now.
Brooke Turner, senior, actually out of Tampa, Florida. Her hometown is here.
And a good little diversion of their own. The quick assist for the nice hit as Tampa will regain the lead and reach 10.
Did you see how high she got on that play, Taylor?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, there's a reason that they're in the game. They are great. They're vertical. They're great with arm strength. They're great at everything they need to be. And getting that airborne is so useful to make blocks, to make spikes. That's the type of player that you love to watch. And the type of player you don't like to face too often.
Yes, yes. Sandoval's been a little bit quiet for the Lions as the point goes out. Let's see what Sandoval does in the second half. Second set.
Yep. There's still a long time left in the match, so still time for St. Leo players to heat up. We've already seen some of Tampa's get hot, such as Kate McKeel, who's able to get a point right there.
Yes, well said. Katie McKeel bringing the heat again. As she comes off, and Emily Noah will come back in. For fans who don't know, Emily Noah is one of the best servers for the Spartans, period. One of the best servers for the Spartans.
Indeed. That's a good serve so far. And that's just right there.
And we see the communication is lacking for the Lions.
Yep, a few plays where they weren't fully organized. That's not something we've seen so far from Tampa, and especially not when Tampa and Nova had gone against each other. Those two teams, you can tell why they're two of the top of the nation with great communication. But momentary lapses like that can be crucial in long games.
And a point for Coors as she hits it over. Brings the lead up to 3.
Oof. A 3-0 run for Tampa here. They're starting to heat up in the middle of the set.
No, hits it off. There's Bolano. Nice tap over, but Nola's right there. Elias.
Woo. Kept alive, though.
Sandoval with the power, but Luomo's right there. Calicors. And it's going to be a point for the Spartans. I believe that was a deflection, maybe?
Yep, I think a net violation or an illegal deflection. One of those fouls right there.
So timeout, Lions. 14 to 10, Spartans. We'll be right back.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela burns it. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org/opportunity.
But like volleyball. And we're back. 14 to 10, Spartans lead.
It's been a strong second set so far for the Spartans. They're on a 4-0 run, looking to continue it here on the serve.
No hits it over. Sandoval just gets that. Hill trying to tap it over, but it's predicted, and it's a...
Trying to look. I think that might have been... No foul. Clean play. 15-0. Or
15-10.
Wow, what am I thinking? It's 15-10 for the Spartans.
Fans, we wish it was 15-0.
Indeed. Although I'm going to be honest, a 15-0 blowout would be fun, but it's nicer to see a close game.
That's a good point, as No hits it over. There's Sandoval. Again, Forsler and Elias, or a tag team duo.
And Tampa on a massive run here, 16-10, 6-0 in the last 6 points.
If Tampa gets this second set, no question, they'll definitely probably get a sweep on this match. Definitely, what you say?
There's still time, but it's looking likely, especially if Tampa can really hold on to this run. We've seen Tampa go up before. They had a 5-0 lead in the third set. Or no, wait, it was in the second set. But Nova was able to claw it back. So if Tampa can keep focused and really keep expanding this gap, that can lead to momentum that is absolutely going to push them towards a win.
I believe it just comes down to communication, to be honest, because communication leads to chemistry. So if they, as long as they have that in line, the sky is the limit for them.
Exactly.
As No hits it over. Sandoval, a nice save by Rivera.
That's a great hit.
Ooh. As Brooke Turner tried to save it, went down really hard in that play.
Yeah. And I would not want to be on the receiving end of any of the massive spikes, especially from Taylor Fosler. We've seen multiple times so far from the middle an absolutely authoritative slam, almost like she's wielding Thor's hammer.
It's
like a
Thor's
massive
hammer.
thunderbolt that no one can get their hands on. Or at least if they do, they're going to be shocked.
A great analogy by Taylor. Malayas hits it over. Good save by Turner.
Another save. Good block, actually.
Wow, great power by Sandoval. But Kors comes and she roars. Callie Kors roars. And it's 18-10 Spartans.
And we might need to call the fire department because the Spartans keep heating up. That is the 8th point won in a row. And I think that can kind of tell just the difference in quality as Tampa being a favorite. Because, you take a look. There wasn't a lead over 7 in the entire match in any set for Nova Southeastern against Tampa.
Wow.
You could tell just how close those two teams were last time. But Nova, again, I keep saying the wrong team name. It's a great win here for St. Leo to finally stop that Tampa run, and a chance for them to try to claw back into the set and put some pressure on. We've seen them do it before. They were down, I think, 6 points near the end of the first set, but they were able to lead it back to a nice, respectable, I think, 4 or 5 point deficit.
Yes, well said, well said. As Forsler again gets the point, looking really consistent, as Taylor has noted.
Yep, and you can take a look. The last 10 points, it's been 9 points won by Tampa, 1 for St. Leo.
Wow.
Great stuff so far from the Spartans.
So Sarah Luoma, number 6, comes off. As Callie Kors, yes, as she comes off too. So JJ Ramirez comes back in, and Sorrel Houghton comes back in for the Spartans.
Yeah, we saw JJ Ramirez earlier diving to the ground on almost every single stop she's been able to get. And really good work so far. Excited to see one more. And just right there, they've won the serve and won the point.
I believe the Lions are trying to spin the ball, as I think volleyball players, they try to spin the ball and make that little spin and then pass to the teammates. But I don't think that Peyton Bolano has mastered that. As we see, the ball has gone on out at a bounce.
Yeah, those plays can work so well, but there's also a bit of risk sometimes as the bounces can get out of your way.
Lions trying to regroup, but the Spartans again being dominant on the defensive end.
Yep, and you got to feel bad for St. Leo right here. They're really trying their hardest right now, and they're making great stops, but Tampa has been relentless on their recoveries and trying to punish them being out of position like they did right there.
Elias and Forster shutting down Sandoval has led to her substitution. So they've completely shut down Sandoval for the second half.
Yeah. And that's great if you're able to nullify an opposing team's star. And here's the thing. The issue with Tampa is there's not one star you have to shut down. You have to shut down McKeel. You have to shut down Kors. You have to shut down Elias, Rivera, Fossler. You need to watch every single person in Tampa's lineup, and that makes them so hard to go up against.
Yes,
but they're still vulnerable as you see them conceding another point here to St. Leo, 21-12 in the second set.
4 more points to get in the second set as the Lions hit it off. Sorrel Houghton. Wow, too much power in that play, but Bolano just gets it. Houghton again, bringing the thunder. Sorrel Houghton.
That's a massive play right there, 22-12.
And you gotta love, she's always calm and composed, never really shows emotion, as nothing goes by her.
Exactly, ice in the veins, ice cold, focused mentality. That's when a player is the most dangerous, when they're absolutely locked in. And you could tell her and the rest of Tampa are locked right in. But St. Leo's trying to use a key, 22-13, looking to unlock the set and try to get right back in it.
As the Lions just got that last point, retaliating to Sorrel Houghton's powerful kill on that last possession. Owen is in, but it's going to be a point for the Lions.
Yep, it just barely went out.
Don't think Ramirez got too much control on that ball as the ball went over.
Yeah.
But she's hungry for more, as you can see in her face. Motivated. Houghton again. My God. Sorrel Houghton has shown up again and again.
Sorrel, really good work right there. And again, it's just those hits are so hard to stop. Man, it's great to watch.
Again, I might point out the veteran DNA is definitely evident with this Tampa Spartans team. As just in, and it's going to be a point for the Lions. I want to mention, Corey Rivera is the libero of the team, but I believe that JJ Ramirez, once Corey Rivera graduates, will be the libero. As you can see them two flourishing together, and I believe that Corey Rivera has taken JJ Ramirez under her wing to learn more.
Yeah, I have a feeling Ramirez could be wearing the libero shirt next year, kind of filling in that role. And she's going to have some shoes to fill, but if she's able to keep up the performance like she has tonight, I think she'll fit those shoes perfectly fine. She's been on the ground making great stops. And, yeah, you've got yourselves two elite defenders right there. What else can you ask for if you're Tampa? A good save here from St. Leo, though, keeping the point alive.
Nice save by Rivera. Regroups into her position. Katie McKeel again just gets it in off of 2 defenders' deflections. And she leads 24-16, game point Spartans. Fans back home, hold up that finger, your index finger in the left hand. Hold it up, game point Spartans.
Set point, 1 point to go. Here's a serve from Tampa.
It goes over, and you already know what happens. Callie Cords is going to spike it over. And she gets the set, folks, 25-16, and the Spartans get the set, and they lead 2-0. Stick with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Yeah, you can just look on that last play. That block off the first serve went right back over, and Tampa was able to punish.
Thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Bro, my son, it'd be like 50 seconds to go to.
Just another ordinary day at UT.
and I believe
Welcome back, everyone. Third set of action underway for St. Leo and Tampa. And so far, you take a look at the numbers. Tampa's been really strong tonight, leading on 32 kills to 19. And they've had a 39% hit percentage. St. Leo's only had 9. So you can tell that they have been a little bit stronger so far. There's still time for St. Leo to come back, but Tampa is looking. They're going to want that sweep. St. Leo's going to want to keep showing that they have some fight.
Yes. And speaking of sweep, Taylor, we talked during halftime. You predicted that Tampa will actually win this third set and sweep 25-15. Do you back down on that?
I think so as well, because I was watching Nova Southeastern Tampa last time, and there was a moment in the third set where you could tell that the mentality changed, where Nova started to really take control. I have a feeling that 10-point run in the middle of the second set was what Tampa was able to do for that. However, there's still plenty of time for St. Leo to prove me wrong. But a good save from Tampa.
Lions regroup. Nice save by Elias. Katie McKeel goes up. Milano hits it off. And it's just out. A good read by Rivera and a point for the Spartans to lead off the set.
Yep, a great volley so far to open up the third set. Shows both teams have a lot of fight left. Love it.
So Skylar Singleton, number 11 of the Lions, is leading off as a libero. Believe Peyton Milano is off right now. A nice spike. Is it in? It is just out, and it's going to be another point for the Spartans.
A good start for the set for Tampa again, getting a nice 2-point lead. And these are the types of early runs that can define the tempo of a set. If you're St. Leo, you want to get right back into it and make it 2-2. And you're going to be helped right there off the serve error. It's 2-1.
I've noted before that Tampa, once they get a point, they cannot capitalize on that next serve. So hopefully they'll correct that soon.
Agreed. That's where Tampa, I think, had a few hiccups against Nova Southeastern. They'd win a point, but then they just mess up a serve and give momentum and the ball, of course, right back to Nova.
Turner hits it up. Katie McKeel gets a point. Great run by Katie McKeel.
Oh, once again, just a massive play. You saw right there a good setup, a nice second tap, and when you give Katie McKeel that much space, you're just asking for her to do that to you. And to get another point. 3-1 Tampa lead.
Sorrel Houghton. And a retaliation by Madeline Eden of the Lions as she comes off.
Great play for St. Leo to keep that alive. And yep, it's going to be a point for the Lions right there.
I love how the Spartans, when they go up, they always go up like Derek Jeter when he's throwing to first base. I always make that reference, like the Derek Jeter spike. Exactly. I love saying that.
Yeah.
You will definitely see that with Taylor Forsler, Mackenzie Dufresne, and Callie Kors. As Katie McKeel hits it up. Rivera right there. Oh, the ball goes over. I don't think Tampa hit that ball.
They might not have there.
McKeel!
That time! It's McKeel again!
Having the defense on their knees. Pause.
Yeah. Great stuff there for Tampa. Tampa and St. Leo's going to try to get a point back.
And they
won't.
Can't.
Oh. Tampa's going to go up 5-2 right here.
A strong performance early in this third set, excuse me.
Yep. And good stuff for Tampa, getting right off to another good lead. A good hit recovered by Rivera.
Rivera sets up Kors. Kors taps it over, but number 8 is right there.
Covered backwards as St. Leo sets up a hit.
Nice recovery. Rivera keeps it in play.
You can kind of tell some communication mishaps. Who's going to get it? Who's going to set it up? That's going to lead to Tampa. I think that was off a St. Leo player, so Tampa gets the point.
And the lights dim down, folks. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully you guys can see back home. Oh, the lights go back on.
Yep.
So we're all good here, folks.
All good. I think the cheerleaders or someone might have accidentally hit a light over on the wall. Oopsie daisy.
You see the excitement for the fans, us. You see the excitement with the cheerleaders even as they accidentally hit the switch.
Exactly. It's always great to have cheerleaders being energetic, because anyone who's motivating you, being loud and being able to generate some momentum and noise, it's always good for any team because that fuels you. But conversely, it can also get the other team to focus up, as St. Leo is going to get a nice point right back, 6-3.
Oh, and Razor cannot hit the ball on that play. At least she took her eyes off on that one. Seems to be common in this game as you try to hit the ball and your eyes take off for 1 second. It's like in baseball, swing and a miss.
Yep. And that's the thing. Swings and misses in volleyball sometimes will have more consequences. Tampa still has a lead.
She just got it in.
There, that was a nice close play. It almost looked like it even didn't go in. 7-4 lead for Tampa.
Chelsea Simmons sets up Sierra Razor, and a great spike by Sierra Razor. As Simmons makes her debut tonight, has a great setup for Sierra Razor.
And great stuff there from Razor. And again, I'd say Sierra's maybe the 5th attacking piece that is so dangerous for Tampa. It's annoying for every team to have to watch. Every single time they're on the court, they have to worry about 1 or 2 people, sometimes 3. And if they're really dangerous, sometimes 4.
And the Lions get the point with the retaliation as they trail 5-3.
And St. Leo still rotating. So far tonight, they've been a little bit quieter, but again, Sandoval not completely silenced. She leads on 5 kills.
Melissa Elias, nice tap over. Brooke Turner, wow. Sorrel Holton regroups. Brooke Turner taps it over. Razor. Almost didn't have it on that play. Spartans regroup. Brooke Turner again. Rivera is right there, of course. Simmons sets up Elias. Nice save by number 4. A good, nice little rally we got going on. And it ends in the Tampa Spartans point. A great rally, Taylor, wouldn't you say?
That's a great one. You're looking at back and forth, good saves by both teams. But at the end, Sierra Razor slams it home and gets Tampa another point right here. It looks like they're up 9-5.
Kylie Kors aims, and she shoots. And it's just a little bit too far as
Tampa
she comes
still
out.
leads. Yep.
So J.J. Ramirez will come back in.
And once again, the deadly dynamic defensive duo of Ramirez and Rivera.
Elias. And it goes out, and it's going to be a point for the Spartans. Spartans got lucky on that play.
Yeah, that was a great block by St. Leo. It's just a shame it goes right out. Rivera's going to be subbed off right here. Coming on to the game is going to be Chelsea Simmons. Originally from Newton, Massachusetts, from Newton North High School.
Oh, just gets over. And it's out. 10-6 Spartans.
Spartans once again in control right here. 10-6 so far. We're going to get another good serve.
That was a good serve by Sierra Razor. Brooke Turner.
Just in.
Wow.
That was a great hit, and it was able to get behind Tampa's defense. And Rivera's going to come back in after that play.
I would say Brooke Turner playing at home definitely is sparking some motivation in herself. She wants to put on performance for her hometown.
Oh.
And Ramirez cannot get it, but you have to love the effort.
Yep, great effort there, but unfortunately just a little too short, so it tips off and goes the other way instead of back over the net. We're setting up for a nice play.
So the Lions down by 3. Ramirez, a great save, and she read that perfectly.
At first you don't succeed, try again, and that was just all about trying again and getting it over. Good stuff from Ramirez.
And Rivera. You gotta love those two. Sorrell Houghton hits it over.
Good play by St. Leo to recover. And almost a little bit of a
misposition on that play, yes.
Yeah.
But Houghton, a nice save by Singleton. Brooke Turner, yo, I'm loving this. The rallies, the women are playing. Wow. Chelsea Simmons. Wow. I'm left in awe.
It's 12-8 Tampa, and that is what you love to see if you're a Tampa fan. Great teamwork and off a great volley. What a finish.
What a finish.
I believe it's Elias on the serve again.
Yes. Haven't seen that much of Simmons this year, but I definitely would want to see more of her playing, as her performance is really, really important to the Spartans. As they get the next point, Haley Dillon, number 12, out of Evergreen, Colorado.
St. Leo is going to want to focus up here. It was at the 20th point in the last set where Tampa broke on that 9-point run that I think really secured the momentum in the game. So as Tampa scores a point here, they've extended to a 2-point run. St. Leo's not going to want to repeat that second set. Imagine them to go more defensive and also even stronger when they're attacking. Here's the serve.
Well said, Taylor. As Elias hits it up. Ramirez right there. Dufresne, it's just a little bit too far. As she knew it, as she hit it, too. But you got to love the teammate support. Even when they mess up, they still come together.
Totally, and that's what is so important, to have a good chemistry with everyone. And you can tell these Tampa players, a lot of them have been playing together for a long time. The seniors were part of that national championship 2018 team, I believe. So they know what it's like to win, and they know what it truly means to be a Spartan and family. And they're able to inspire some of the younger players to make good performances.
And it's just out. A point for the Spartans.
A good try there by Leo, but unfortunately, it's going to go a little too far. Tampa's going to be the benefactor, and they're going to get another point, 14-9.
Let's hope the Spartans get on the run. Let's hope your prediction of 25-15 still stands.
Yep.
And the Spartans lose that point, and they go up by 4 now. I believe it's 14-10.
I think that prediction is going to be wrong because Leo's already looked a lot stronger. I still think Tampa can come out on top in this set, but Leo's proven that they have not gone down yet. They are still fighting back really nicely as they kept the gap relatively short so far. And the last 4 points, it's been, I think, a couple advantages for Tampa.
Carry.
But not enough. And it's 14-11 now.
That was a carry on Dufresne. She couldn't get over on that one. So Houghton comes off, but expected to be in real soon, folks. As this game gets closer and closer with the lead. There's Kali Kors. Lions save it. Keep it in play. Hits off the net. Rivera sets up Dillon. Nice regroup by the Lions. A great save to keep it in play. Wow.
Great saves there by the Spartans and a block for a point.
And the Spartans are going to get the point. Wow, Claudia Rivera. She saved that and kept it in play for the Spartans.
And then you forget what happened with Melissa. She was on the ground too, getting it as well. So great stuff there on the defense from Tampa.
Wow.
Keep that point alive and keep a 4-point lead, 15-11.
Taylor, I'm having adrenaline run down my system right now. I'm in so much excitement for the Spartans as they're leading. Wow, a great rally.
And those are the type of plays that you put on the highlight reel. The ones you watch over again and again, and you just smile as you watch every single time. And the coach is going to not want to always look at that one when reviewing film. They don't want the players to get too overconfident. They want to focus on the mistakes and things to fix.
Yes,
you don't need to look at anything to fix on that play. Good stuff. St. Leo now blocked again.
Wow. Kobe Stemkotsky really got up on that play, but the Tampa Spartans defense was right there.
I believe that's Tatiana Leons, the sophomore out of Kissimmee, and really good stuff right there on that block.
Getting her debut performance tonight. Oh, went right through her legs as a nutmeg. Leads to another point for the Spartans. Tatiana Leons. Taylor, did she play last game?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so.
So good to see her getting some minutes tonight.
So this is her debut performance of the season, folks, as Tatiana Leons has had numerous injuries, I believe so. And I've talked to her personally. She is very excited to be back on the court.
And already making a great impact so far. It's great to see. And coming off an injury, that's always so tough to recover from. But it's great to see Leons right back into it. As we see right there, nearly gets a nice point. Tampa keeps fighting.
And it's going to be a point for the Lions as they end the streak.
17-12. Still some time to go in the set. As you can notice, Tampa rotating in some substitutes in here, giving some of their key players a breather. And that's the one thing as well. If you're already up 2 sets, you don't want to always keep your starters out there. You still got a long part of the season to go. You don't want to risk any injuries.
Wow, a nice save, but is just out. I've always said this in the previous games. Claudia Rivera has great reaction time.
Yep.
Great reaction time.
Yeah,
Whether she messes up or not, it's just great reaction time.
Yeah, she's the type of player that you don't often say a misplay from her. She's able to react. She's able to get her hands on it every single time and deflect it upwards, making good saves. But even the best players will sometimes have 1 or 2 slip-ups.
And speaking of slip-ups, Callie Kors hits that, and Brooke Turner cannot get that.
And that is, again, Callie Kors just being so deadly whenever she gets a spike. It's glad that she's going to be around here for 3 more years. Another piece for Tampa. Nothing they don't have to worry about. Finding another good forward. Or not
Chelsea
a forward.
Simmons hits it over. And it's just too far. Chelsea Simmons is actually a sophomore, so we'll have her for 2 more years. And maybe even a grad student. We never know. But the talent keeps on coming. The recruitment system for Tampa is stellar.
I mean, that's what you get. You find success with such a good system that have been so dominant over nearly a 20-year period. You're going to get so many good recruits, and that naturally will breed more success. Recovered from St. Leo. Here for Tampa, though.
Callie Kors, nice save by Singleton. Oh, and Tatiana Leons with the takeover. Wow, a nice tackle by Tatiana Leons. Great reading. Wouldn't you say, Taylor?
Yeah, massive block right there. Great read. And I'm sure Tampa loves to have her back after that injury. Adds just an extra bit of defensive. And you know, obviously, sometimes offensive support, too, with those massive blocks.
So back to your saying about coach substituting in, taking out the starters to get some rest. As we see, closing in 5 points again the third set, we have Jenna Vask, number 22.
As you can tell, Tampa's lineup goes nearly the entire roster deep. Even outside their starting 6, you've got so many dependable players. Tampa goes up 21-13, 4 points to the win.
Yes, yes. Tatiana Leons definitely having enough energy, and she's loving being out here. You can see in her face, she's smiling, communicating with her teammates. She's definitely feeling it tonight.
And that's just a misplay off the serve. Oof. Apologies.
I want to point out Jenna Vass, number 22, who just came in, is also another freshman. So we have a lot of freshmen on this team, and they're also making a very, very good impact for the Spartans. What'd you say?
That's great to see when the freshmen are able to come in and play really well, because it means your future is all set in stone and nice.
Wow. Jeanette Henderson with the stomp as she spiked it down. Not letting loose. Not letting go, as they're still trailing by 8. Have some fight in them left.
You can tell that sometimes, like, the winning team will loosen up a little bit. They'll get a little more relaxed. Not right there. Tampa needs to keep focusing up because St. Leo, they're not backing down. Good play from Rivera to send it all the way back. Good block.
Brooke Turner. Oh, and Chelsea Simmons could not get it. So the Lions still have some fight left.
22-15. Once again, the Lions on the serve.
It's a full-out war here, folks. Even though the Lions are down, almost down by 3, they still have some fight left in them as that ball goes out, and it leads to an unforced error, and now it's 2 points from getting the third set.
Sorry.
You're good, you're good.
Yep.
Proceed.
J.J. Ramirez is hopping right back into the match, looking to help Tampa close it out.
It's 23-15. Ramirez hits it off. Can Ramirez get it? Yes, she can. Tatiana Leons hits it off. Brooke Turner, wow. J.J. Ramirez, too much on that play from Ramirez. As she smiles it off, we'd love to see that, though.
Yep, good to keep the spirits high. Plays like that are hard to stop for everyone. All you got to do is just move on to the next point and stay focused. It's 23-16 Tampa.
Nice spike by Luoma. Turner again, and it just went out. A great read by Chelsea Simmons, and it's now match point, folks. 24-16.
And coming off will be Rivera, taking a breather. Possibly for the final time, Leons is going to set up the match point serve.
Oh, and it's just too short. As Tatiana Leons comes off, Rivera comes back in. As this looks like the last possession of the night, folks.
24-17. It was the last serve for Tampa in the set. Unless it goes to a tiebreaker.
And they get the point.
And that's the game.
That's the game, folks. Jenna Vass with the final point. 25-17 in the third set. Wow, what a game, folks. I hope you enjoy, fans back home. Taylor, what were your thoughts about the overall of the game?
I think it was important for Tampa to come right back with a strong 3-0 win. They had a tough time. Even though it was a close game, any loss can be demoralizing. But Tampa's proven that, hey, we've put it behind us, and we're ready to keep pushing forward. And that is going to be huge for them. It's a conference match, as they're going to be looking to close the gap. And if they can finish with a better record, they'll win the Sunshine State Conference. They're going to hope to win that conference title once again. So,
well,
that'll
folks,
help them to do that.
I'm Brendan Davis. Taylor.
And I'm Taylor Sorthy.